Hey everybody, it's me, Malanka. I hope you're staying warm and staying safe. We're on day 3 of a rainy kind of season, getting into fall, so it's a little chilly today and very damp, so trying to stay warm. My last video ended that my ex and I had a lot of arguments over the fact that he was helping his brother and putting his brother's needs ahead of what needed to be done around our house. The following day, Kyle ended up coming home early because I needed him to take care of our daughter. I had plans to go over to my brother and sister-in-law's place with our son. Our son was going to have a fun playtime with his uncle, and I was making salsa and canning it with my soon-to-be sister-in-law. So Kyle came home and he took care of our daughter. He put her to bed. She's on a very strict sleep schedule, and if she's not in bed by 7 o'clock, she lets you know, and usually before then she's telling you, like, let's go to bed, I'm tired. So I keep her to that schedule. Makes my life a lot easier, that's for sure. So my son and I didn't get home till about 9:30 at night. It was a later night, but the canning was done and I had lots of fun, and so did he. He fell asleep in my vehicle on the way home. So when I got home, I went inside and I woke Kyle up to help him, or to get him to help me put our son to bed, and I still had to bring in all the salsa and the canning stuff from my vehicle as well. After we got our son to bed, while I was getting ready for bed, I had heard his phone vibrate on his nightstand and saw the screen light up. Now, Kyle didn't see it or hear it, and it made me feel very uneasy. And because of the text messages that I had seen between him and his coworker a couple weeks prior, and even though he said he wouldn't talk to her anymore, I didn't trust him at all. So I went to bed, crawled into bed, and I laid awake waiting for Kyle to fall asleep. And he started snoring. I gave it a little more time, and then I made my way to his phone. And when I looked at his phone, I was really, really hurt. But thankfully, I didn't react like I did the first time around. There was a text message, a single text message from his coworker, Christine. And I don't know about you, but I know I would never be sending a coworker, let alone a male coworker, this kind of text. Now, I'm pretty sure there was more text messages prior to this, but Kyle most likely deleted it all. He's been hiding communication with her, and yeah, this caused a lot of issues. So the text message read as followed: "That's so awesome," with the smiley emoji. "I love you so much, babe," with a heart. "Sweetest of dreams," with a kiss emoji. Now, yeah, the fact that he denied the affair and he still says that the affair didn't happen, it's hard to believe, especially with the text messages that I've seen and read off of his phone. I don't believe him at all. Before I woke him, because I wanted to do it without the kids while they were sleeping, I took a screenshot of it and I sent it to his mom to show her that, yeah, he's cheating on me. You took his side, and this is what he's doing to his family. And I also sent it to a couple of my friends to show them. They were supporting me. They had my back, and yeah, this is what I just found. I woke Kyle up, and he was so mad. So mad. So mad to the point that as he walked out of the bedroom, and heading to the door, he ended up punching a hole about this big in our hall closet. And when he was done and he stormed out of the house, he slammed our back door to the point that he broke our deadbolt. The deadbolt didn't work anymore. So I had to deal with the aftermath of all that and the fact that I couldn't even lock my back door to feel safe. From him or anyone, to be honest. I don't know if I ever really felt safe with him, with his anger issues. Between the holes in the walls and smashed light switch covers and him throwing things, he was a pretty scary guy. But day has to go on and continue. So the following day, the kids and I did not see Kyle at all. I ended up carving pumpkins with our son, and then I took photos of the kids with the pumpkins. They were so cute. And then Kyle ended up texting me saying that the text message I sent his mom stressed her out so much that instead of going to work, she ended up in the hospital. Did I believe him? Not really. So the following day, I had texted his mom asking how she was doing, seeing if she was okay. I heard you were in the hospital yesterday. And she was shocked. She's like, I wasn't in the hospital, I was working. Oh, really? Because Kyle was telling me and trying to make me feel bad by saying that you were in the hospital because of what I had sent you. And then at the end of that day, we ended up having another huge fight over Christine and the fact that he was still talking to her and he lied to me and he was hiding her from me. Of course, the fighting never ended. October 24th, we continued fighting. I had a doctor's appointment and I had chosen to put an IUD in because I was done taking birth control. I was done having kids, especially with everything that was going on. I wasn't going to chance it. He stopped by after the kids had gone to sleep already, dropped off some dog food because I'm taking care of his dog, my dog, and my grandparents' old dog. So 3 dogs, 2 kids, a 1,700 square foot house, 17 acres, by myself because he wasn't home and he went to his brother's for the night. Like I said, I don't wish this on anyone whatsoever. Of course, the following day, he again didn't see the kids. In order for me to go to a counseling appointment, his and my sister-in-law, the one that introduced us, I met her in university. I sat beside her in our biology class and I introduced myself because that's just who I was. And she's the one that ended up inviting me over to her boyfriend's parents' place for a bonfire, which is where I ended up meeting my husband, who was very persistent in being in a relationship with me and wouldn't take no for an answer. Go figure. So she ended up coming over to the house to watch the kids so I can go to my counseling session. When I got home, I packed up my vehicle, packed up the kids, and we went to my cousin's place in Carberry for the weekend. I needed some space, and they welcomed us with open arms, and they were amazing hosts. I was very grateful for that little bit of a break. And throughout that whole weekend, Kyle was texting me saying how much he missed me, that he was so sorry, and that when I got home, he wanted to talk things through. On the Sunday, the kids and I left Carberry around noon. Kyle seemed very happy to see us. He claimed that he tried to get a bunch of work done around the house, which he really didn't get a whole lot done, and apparently partied a lot. After we got the kids to bed, Kyle and I ended up talking, and he sounded like he really wanted to work things out. Really wanted to. He didn't want our marriage to end. And we ended up having sex to kind of seal the deal. So the following day, on Monday, October 28th, I did some grocery shopping. Kyle ended up coming home a little earlier from work, which wasn't usual for him. After the kids went to bed, I tried to be loving to him, and he was cold towards me. And I have no idea why. Like, it just came out of nowhere after him pleading the day before that he really wanted to work things out. He was very cold to me. He eventually told me that he wasn't happy and that it was over. So we're playing that game again, where I love you, I don't love you anymore. We had another big fight, and he left. And then he called and spoke with my mom. I told him he could come home and sleep on the couch. I'm pretty sure that was also the day that he was sitting on a side road after he had left. And I'm pretty sure it was an hour-long talk that he had with my mom. And he was saying how bad he was feeling and everything that was going on. And he was even making promises that even if we didn't work out, if for whatever reason our marriage didn't work out, he would still support us. He would still be there for us. He wouldn't kick me out of the house. He would make sure that the kids and I were taken care of. My mom had this feeling that it could have been the 10-year itch, which is what she kind of thought it was, because we were reaching about 9.5 years together. So maybe that's what was going on with him. That, I don't know. But she called me after she got off the phone with him and told me what he had said and what was discussed. And I told him he could come home, but he was gonna sleep on the couch. And we're gonna stop there for today. A lot of stuff has been spoken about, and I will continue in my next video. Please stay safe, and I hope that if anything has happened to you along the lines of what I had already been through, that you don't continue or didn't continue, because it's only hurting you in the long run. Again, stay safe and stay warm, and happy days ahead. Subscribe if you want to continue hearing my story. Thank you. Bye.